Let's start. Yes. See students, in today's class, first I will discuss whatever we are going to learn here. Yes. See here. First one is how we represent a polynomial. Okay, representation of polynomial. Then what is the degree of the polynomial? We learn. Okay. What is the power of the x and what it includes. Okay. Degree of the polynomial. Thereafter, linear polynomial. Thereafter, quadratic polynomial. And next, cubic polynomial. And today, last discussion is on the topic of zero of the polynomial. Yes. Yes. See, first I will teach you how we represent a polynomial. Okay, there is a notation or there is a denotation how we represent a polynomial. See, yesterday you have learned ax plus b. This is linear polynomial. Yes. Why we call this one as a linear polynomial? Because of the power of the variable is highest power of the variable is 1 here. Yes. This linear polynomial we represent as a p of x is equal to, okay, means the polynomial is in the variable x. Yes, polynomial is in variable x. Okay, what it shows p of x? P of x shows the polynomial is as a variable x. Okay, and this polynomial is linear polynomial because of the power is 1 here. Okay, see other examples. P of x is equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, this is also one linear polynomial. Yes, and the power of the x is 1 here. That's why this is a linear polynomial. Yes, and we denote polynomial as p of x. Okay, p of x means the polynomial is in variable x. Okay, p of x is a polynomial in a variable x. Okay, then what about if the variable is y? We denote it as a p of y. P of y. Okay, see, for example, 2y minus 4. Okay, this is also one linear polynomial. Yes, linear polynomial because of the variable is y and the power is 1. So this is the polynomial in variable y. We denote it as a p of y. If the variable is x, we denote it as a p of x. If the variable is z, we denote it as a polynomial in y. Okay, 3y plus 2, like that. Okay, and already you know that yesterday we have discussed if there are two terms, this is binomial also. Okay, binomial as well as linear polynomial. Yes, and it is only one variable linear polynomial. Yesterday I told two variable linear polynomial also. Okay, how we write two variable linear polynomial 2x plus 3y plus 4. Okay, this is two variable linear polynomial. Yes, two variable linear polynomial. So our discussion is restricted to the linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial in the syllabus. Okay. Yes. See, you have learned here how we represent a polynomial. Okay. Polynomial p of x is in variable x. Polynomial p of y is in variable y. Polynomial p of z means the polynomial is in variable z. Okay. Yes. So now, if p of x is a polynomial in x, Yes, the highest power of the x is in p of x is called the degree of the polynomial. Okay, so you have learned in ninth class degree of the polynomial. Okay, yes, what about degree of the polynomial? Yes, okay. If a polynomial is there, p of x is equal to 4x minus 3. What is the degree of the polynomial? Degree of the polynomial is nothing but highest power of the polynomial. Degree of the polynomial. Okay, what's that? Degree of the polynomial is nothing but highest power of the polynomial. Highest, okay, highest power of the polynomial means exponent of the variable. Which one is highest? That is the degree of the polynomial. Highest power of the polynomial. Okay, small things you have to learn carefully. Okay, highest power of the polynomial. See, in this example, what is the power of the polynomial here? The variable is x. That's why the polynomial is in x. Okay. The variable power of the variable is 1 here. That's why this degree is 1. The degree of the polynomial is 1. Okay, degree of the polynomial. How we write date of birth DOB like that? I am going to write here degree of the polynomial like that DOB. Okay, degree of the polynomial is 1 here. Okay. See next examples. If p of y means the polynomial is in variable f y. Okay, don't by heart anything or don't wrote anything from the textbook. Just whatever I am telling here, teaching here, just listen carefully and make it a matter. Okay, see p of y means the polynomial is in variable y, that is example 2y plus 3. Okay, then what about the degree of the polynomial here? Yes, degree of the polynomial is 1 because the highest power of the variable in this polynomial is 1. Okay, degree of the polynomial is 1. Okay, see if polynomial is in variable z, okay, 4z minus 5, then what of the degree of the polynomial here? Degree of the polynomial is again 1 here because the highest power of this polynomial is 1. Okay, see all these are linear polynomials. This is also linear polynomial, this one also linear polynomial. Yes, if we have a quadratic polynomial, I'm going to tell here what about quadratic polynomial and why we call it as a quadratic polynomial and what about the degree of the quadratic polynomial. See, if there is a polynomial p of x like that, x square plus 2x minus 3 like that. Okay, simply see this polynomial. Okay, so what is the highest power of the polynomial here? Here the power of the variable x is 1. Here the power of the variable x is 2. Then this is the highest power of the polynomial. So that the degree of this polynomial is, yes. Then what you are using here? Degree of the polynomial is 2. Okay. See next one example. P of x equal to 2x 2x square plus 1 minus 3. Okay. 2x square plus x minus 3 is the polynomial. So now tell what is the degree of this polynomial. The highest power is 2 here. So the degree of this polynomial is again 2. Okay. Then if we have a degree of the polynomial is 2, then we call it as a quadratic polynomial. Okay. is a quadratic polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 1, that is linear. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, then we call it as a quadratic polynomial. Okay. So this one also has a quadratic polynomial. This also is one quadratic polynomial because the degree of the polynomial is 2 here. Say again, p of x is equal to x cube plus 4x square plus 2x plus 1. So now tell for your understanding whatever you have learned here about the degree of the polynomial. So now tell me what is the degree of this polynomial? Okay. What is the degree of this polynomial? Yes. That's what? Degree of the polynomial is 3 here. What you are guessing, that is right. Okay. Degree of the polynomial is 3 here because the highest power in this polynomial is 3 here. Yes. Here the power is 1, here the exponent is 2, here the exponent is 3. So highest exponent or highest power of this polynomial is 3 here. Okay. So if we have the degree 3, then we call it as a cubic polynomial. Yes, cubic polynomial. Okay. Yes, see whatever you have learned here. First one is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. Degree of the linear polynomial is what? 1. So next one is quadratic polynomial. So why we call it a quadratic polynomial? Why we call it as quadratic polynomial? Because the degree of the polynomial is 2. Okay, degree of the polynomial is 2. See examples also here: 2x plus 3. Okay, 4x squared plus 2x plus 1 and cubic polynomial. So which one we call cubic polynomial? If it is in the degree 2, yes, degree of the polynomial is 3. So if the degree of the polynomial is 3, then we call it as a cubic polynomial. So right here, what is the example? 2x cubed plus x squared plus x minus 3 like that. Okay. Yes. If the degree of the polynomial is 1, that is linear polynomial. Degree of the quadratic polynomial is 2. Degree of the cubic polynomial is 3. Okay. These three things you have to know. If the degree of the polynomial is 4, then we call it as a biquadratic polynomial. Okay. Biquadratic polynomial. Yes. Then come to the solutions of polynomial or roots of the polynomial. So here, listen carefully, it is very interesting. Okay, roots of polynomial. How many roots of the polynomial are there? You are going to learn here. Okay, roots of polynomial. See, if there is a linear polynomial, linear polynomial, example is 2x plus 4. Okay, and the power of this linear polynomial is 1. Yes, degree of this linear polynomial is 1 and the power of the variable is 1. That is the highest power in this polynomial. That is why this is a linear polynomial. So if the degree of the polynomial is 1, then if the degree of the polynomial is 1, root is also only 1. Means there is only one solution. if there is linear polynomial, the solution is only one. Means the root is one. It means that x has a only one value. Okay, only what here one root or one solution. One root or one solution. Okay. See, if we have quadratic polynomial, if we have quadratic polynomial, how we write here quadratic polynomial? 2x square plus x plus 4 like that. Okay, what is the degree of the polynomial here? 2, that's why this is a quadratic polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 2 or if the polynomial is quadratic polynomial, then the roots are 2. Roots are 2 or solutions. Okay, solutions are 2. It means that the value of x or roots of the polynomial is has two values. Okay, one x and another one x value. Okay, we have here two values. Okay. And about quadratic polynomial, you will learn in the second chapter of the second term. Okay, and in this chapter we are going to learn about only related to linear polynomial. Okay. Then what about cubic polynomial? What about the roots of the cubic polynomial? I hope now you are able to answer for this question. Okay, cubic polynomial. Observe linear polynomial, that is degree of the polynomial is 1. It has one solution. Quadratic polynomial degree is 2. It has two solutions. Like that, degree of cubic polynomial is 3. Yes, the degree of polynomial is 3. That's why roots are how much? Yes, what you are guessing is right. Roots of the cubic polynomial are 3 or solutions. Okay, solutions are 3. Okay, we call it as roots of solutions. Means the variable x has 3 values here. Okay, and listen carefully now. Maximum 3. Okay, maximum 3, not more than 3. Maximum 3. It may be one value, it may be two values, and last it will have three values, not more than 3. Okay, and in quadratic polynomial, maximum two values are there for the x, or maximum two roots are there. Okay, not more than 2. It may be only single value, that is x. It may be as one root, or it may have two root, but not more than 2. Okay, maximum two roots. In MCQ questions, you will get this type of questions. Okay, maximum two roots for cubic polynomial, maximum three roots, not more than 3. Okay, you have to find it. Okay, don't forget it. For the quadratic polynomial, maximum two roots. For the cubic polynomial, maximum three roots. And for linear polynomial, that is maximum one root and only one root. Okay, maximum one root or maximum one solution. Okay, carefully remember this one, and I am editing here. Okay, maximum one root, quadratic polynomial maximum two roots. Okay, and cubic polynomial maximum three roots. Okay. So what is meant by root? Now we are going to discuss it. Okay. And already in starting I have told what we are going to discuss again. Zero of the polynomial. Okay. But here zero of the polynomial. Yes. What here zero of the polynomial. So you know zero of the polynomial is nothing but the roots of the polynomial. Okay. So here, if I have one linear polynomial, 2x plus 3. Okay. And how we denote a polynomial? As p of x. Okay. P of x equal to 2x plus 3 is one polynomial. Okay. When we equate this 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. When we equate this polynomial to 0, then find here what about x value. Okay. See how you find here x. 2x equal to plus 3 after transposing to the right side, we get here minus 3. Then here x equal to what will be minus 3 upon 2. After transposing this 2 right side, we will get here divided by 2. That is x equal to minus 3 by 2. It means the roots of the polynomial is okay. The roots of the polynomial is what? X equal to minus 3 by 2. We are getting here. This is nothing but 0 of the polynomial. Okay. 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial. Okay. That's 0 of the polynomial. See, look at here. Why we called this root value as 0 of the polynomial? Because what we have equation here, our polynomial p of x equal to 2x plus 3. Yes. When we put this x value in this p of x, okay, that is p of minus 3 upon 2 equal to 2, and put here also x value minus 3 upon 2. Here it is the numerical value, that is x minus 3 upon 2, 2 into x it is. Okay, that's why now it is plus 3. 2 into bracket minus 3 upon 2 plus 3. Okay, after we cancelling here this 2 and numerator 2. Okay, after cancelling 2 here, what we will get here? Minus 3 plus 3 remains. Okay, so what will be the final answer here? Minus 3 plus 3, I think cancel each other. Now the answer will be 0. See how we are getting here? After putting the x equal to minus 3 by 2 in this polynomial, we are getting the polynomial value 0. That's why we call it as a 0 of the polynomial. So 0 of the polynomial. Yes, 0 of the polynomial. And in next class we will discuss graphical representation of the graphical representation. We will discuss in next class. Okay, so here how we denote a polynomial as p of x. If polynomial is p of x equal to 2x plus 3, then the 0 of the polynomial is what we get here? X value, that is the 0 of the polynomial. After equating this polynomial to 0, that is 2x plus 3 equal to 0, 2x plus 3 equal to 0, then 2x equal to what here? After transposing this plus 3 to the right side, we get here minus 3, x equal to minus 3 by 2. So roots of the polynomial is x equal to minus 3 by t, and that is the 0 of the polynomial. So why we call this one root as a 0 of the polynomial? Because after putting this x value in this polynomial as a variable x, then we will get here the value of the polynomial 0. That's why we will call it as a 0 of the polynomial. Okay, see another one example. Now it is very clear. Okay, if p of x equal to 4x plus 2. Okay, What is the first step? First step, make it equal to 0. 4x plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, and after simplifying, what we get here? 4x equal to minus 2, x equal to minus 2 upon 4. So we get cancelled here. 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja. Now the value of the x equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. When we put this minus 1 by 2 in the polynomial, that is p of minus 1 by 2 equal to, what is the polynomial? 4 into minus 1 by 2 plus 2 is there. Okay. Equal to, now calculate here, 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja, and 2 into 1 is minus 2 plus 2. Okay. Minus 2 plus 2 becomes 0. So after getting the value of the polynomial 0, then we call it as a 0 of the polynomial. So which one is the 0 of the polynomial here? That x value, that is the root of the polynomial. Okay. 0 of the polynomial. Yes. See, in general, that is shortcut linear polynomial. Yes. For the linear polynomial, in general, how you write a general form of the linear polynomial, that is a x plus b. Yes, here x is variable, a and b are real numbers, and a is not equal to 0. Yes. See, in this linear polynomial, what we get here for the 0 of the polynomial? Okay, 0 of the polynomial. See now, when we equate this ax plus b equal to 0, what we will get here? Actually, ax equal to minus b, so x equal to minus b upon a. Yes, x equal to minus b upon a. So this is the 0 of the polynomial for linear polynomial. Okay. Yes, 0 of the linear polynomial will be x equal to minus b upon a. Yes, see, in earlier examples also the same thing is happening here. 4x plus 2. Yes, that is ax plus b. Yes, and what you are getting here, x equal to value, here it is minus as minus, and 2, that is b. Yes, minus b upon 4 is a here. Yes, it is a. Okay, it means minus b upon a. Here it is minus b, means minus 2, and divided by a, that is 4. Yes, minus 2 by 4. After cancelling here, what we get here? 2 1 the 2 2 the, that is minus 1 by 2. Yes, what we get here? That is the correct answer. See, in second example or in first example also, here it is a is equal to 2. Yes, here it is a, this is b, this is x. And what is the value of the x here? Minus 3 by 2. Right? X equal to minus 3 by 2 means 3 is b. Yes, and a is 2 here. It means minus 3 upon a, that is minus 3 upon 2. Okay. See one thing, what you will mistake. If the polynomial p of x equal to, okay, 4x minus 3. Okay. Now tell what will be the actual here, x equal to minus b by 8. That is minus, what is the b here? B is totally minus 3. Okay. Divided by, what is the value here? That is 4. Equal to minus into minus becomes plus 3 upon 4. Okay. Why we have taken here minus 3 as direct b? Because it is in the form of 4x plus minus 3, like that. Okay, this is a x plus b value is completely minus 3. That's why we are going to take here minus is the formula. That is minus b by a is the formula. Minus keep as it is. Then the b value completely is minus 3. That is minus into minus 3 upon 4 equal to 3 by 4. That is the 0 of the polynomial. Yes, today I am going to complete here only, because next thing is about learning graphical representation of the linear polynomial. What? Graphical representation of the linear polynomial. Means linear it is straight line. Okay. A linear polynomial which gives us a straight line that we are going to represent on the graph in tomorrow class. Okay. If I have continue here, you will get confused everything. So how much I will tell, or how much I am going to teach in one class, that much only you have to learn. Then only the things will be fixed in your mind. Okay. Yes. See what we have learned here in play class. How will you represent a polynomial? That is very simple. P of x equal to, you have to equate the given polynomial. Okay. And the degree of the polynomial is the highest degree of the polynomial. Okay. If there is a linear polynomial, that is degree of the polynomial is 1. If the quadratic polynomial, the degree of the polynomial is 2. If there is a cubic polynomial, the degree of the polynomial is 3. Okay. And then how many roots are there? For the linear polynomial, there is only one root, that is maximum one root. For the quadratic polynomial, degree is 2, and the roots of the quadratic polynomial is maximum 2. And for the cubic polynomial, the maximum 3 roots are there, and the degree of the cubic polynomial is 3. Okay. And then what about 0 of the polynomial? 0 of the polynomial is nothing but the root of the polynomial, because when we put the value of the x in the given polynomial, the value of the polynomial becomes 0. Okay. When p of x, it may be linear or it may be quadratic polynomial, for any x value, if it becomes 0, then that value we call it as a 0 of the polynomial. Okay. That 0 of the polynomial, what it shows, we are going to learn in tomorrow class, graphical representation of the 0 of the polynomial. Yes. Yes, friends, I hope you learn everything very clearly, each and every concept related to representation of polynomial. Okay, degree of the polynomial, what about linear polynomial, and quadratic polynomial, and cubic polynomial, and degrees of all these three polynomials, and the roots of the polynomial. Last one is 0 of the polynomial. So in tomorrow class, we are going to learn graphical representation of this linear polynomial. Okay. Thank you for watching.